Okay, so we're going to add two fractions with two different denominators. One has a denominator of 5 and the other one has a denominator of 4. We need to find our new common denominator. We're going to do something called the least common multiple. That means that since we're working with multiples, we're going to do some skip counting. So we're going to first find the first 6 multiples of 5. That will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Then we're going to look at the multiples of 4. Again, the first 6 of them. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and 24. Now, since we're looking for the least, that means that we want the smallest number that they have in common or the same. And if we look at the multiples, we find out that that's going to be 20. We're going to take now each fraction. We're going to start with 2/5. And 20 is going to be our new denominator. Now, how can we make a 5 turn into a 20? Well, we're going to have to multiply. We're going to multiply that 5 times 4. I know that 5 times 4 is 20. Whatever we do at the bottom or with the denominator, I'm going to do the same thing with the numerator. So I'm also going to multiply 2 times 4, and that's going to give me 8. When I multiply 4 and 4, I'm actually multiplying 4 out of 4. That's the same as 1 whole. So since I'm multiplying by 1, what that means is that 2/5 is actually equivalent to 8 out of 20. Or these two fractions represent the same amount, just using different numbers. Now for the next one, it's going to be 1/4. Again, my new denominator is going to be 20. So what number do I multiply by 4 so I can get 20? Well, that will be 4 times 5. So whatever I do at the bottom with the denominator, I have to do at the top with the numerator. I'm going to also multiply by 5. 4 times 5, 20. 1 times 5, 5. So instead of using, and again, I multiply 5 out of 5, that means that I multiply by 1 whole. That means that 1/4 or 1/4 is equivalent to 5 out of 20. So now, instead of using 2/5, I'm going to use 8 out of 20. And instead of using 1/4 or 1 out of 4, I'm going to use 5 out of 20. Now, if you remember how you did this in 4th grade, now both have the same denominator. So we keep the same denominator, and now we just add the numerator. So 8 plus 5, 13. That means that 2/5 plus 1 out of 4 is the same as 13 out of 20.